I really hate doing these freaking recaps after a loss. The Orlando Magic get Jacob Poetl and fall in a frustrating loss, 123-113. We've got the candle going for your fireside chats. Let out your frustration farts, everybody.
Yeah, Jacob Poetl. Not familiar with his game, but apparently that's got to be a career game for him. He did everything correct except he missed 2 baskets, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, that you
15-17.
Can't ask much more from a player at any position. I'm guessing they probably haven't asked more of him. But maybe they should, because that was a hell of a night for him. I'm sure he normally doesn't play that well, but good for him. Overall, the Raptors shooting 60%. That's tough to face. At one point in the fourth quarter, it was announced we only had 20 rebounds as a team. That's embarrassing. But to be fair, not a lot of rebounds when the team's shooting that well. I was very unimpressed with Scotty Barnes still. I feel like he is just a great passer.
Mm-hmm.
His court vision,
rebounder.
His court vision is there,
Yep.
but you do not need to guard him outside the paint.
Not at all.
Because he is not interested in shooting, and he's not good at it. And he's even not that great at shooting inside. He puts up some real garbage shots, but gets them in mass and did well enough tonight. Toronto just had enough guys chip in and pitch in and play stellar games. Pascal Siakam, all-star for a reason, was killing us on the I'm just going to make it look like I'm backing you down, and then I'm going to hit this little fade shot.
He loves that move.
We didn't really have an answer for it, so they just hit it. And even Jeff Downton, who got in tonight, was making some plays. So, I mean, everybody contributed for the Raptors. That's a good total team victory for them. That's not going to happen a lot. This is another one of those cases where the Magic play up to an opponent that is a really good team, and then the next night against a team that's lesser, they don't bring quite the same fire.
I completely disagree with your take. I don't think this team is lesser than us. I think this team is better than us. And
I didn't say lesser than us, lesser. The Raptors are not as good as
some other opponents, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I see that. I see what you're saying. I mean, I think that they beat us at our game, and this team is designed by their GM to be this kind of positionless basketball team, which we hear Weltman talking about building a lot, and they're doing it better than us right now. They're, to be fair, they're a few years ahead of us in their operation here. But, I'm frustrated that we have all this length on our squad, but none of the length is doing big man shit. We've got a lot of really skilled bigs, but it didn't work in a slugfest tonight. It didn't work when we're getting out-rebounded 40-29. It didn't work when we're getting, the points in the paint. We lost 74-54 by 20 points.
Yeah, that can't happen. I mean, tonight the 3-point shooting kept us in the game. I haven't said that all season.
Right? So you mentioned that earlier, and it was a bizarro game. But I just think that, to be fair, the Raptors are a team that is designed much like us to be positionless, and they're doing it better than us right now. They're just a little bit more veteran. They know what they're doing
in this particular game.
Yeah, but they're but I don't know. I don't like the way that we match up against this team, and to think that they also were down Gary Trent Jr. and OG Anunoby. This is a team that we're going to have to deal with in the coming years. But, our team is young. They're going to make a leap. We're going to add some more pieces too. So
they got a lot of mid-level players, but they're well coached, and everybody kind of does what they need to do.
Yeah.
And so they're all easily replaceable, I feel like. Og and Gary were gone tonight, or Og and Trent were out tonight, and other people just kind of stepped in and did what they would have done.
Yeah.
So
that get for them for getting Jacob Poetl for a first rounder and Kem Birch and I don't know who else.
Well, if he's going to play like that, I mean, I don't think he's going to every night, but he played fantastic tonight. Looks like the white Blake Griffin. I'm calling him Flake Griffin. We shot 51%, so it wasn't a complete bust for us, and 41%. Almost 42% from three has got to be one of our better lines of the year.
Yeah.
Suggs played well, a little erratic at times, reminded me of a younger Cole Anthony, but pops in 24 off the bench on 9 of 12 shooting, so that's fantastic.
We're talking about Suggs here?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had a down game last game, but outside of that, as an anomaly, his past 4, 5, 6 games have been really tremendous.
Yeah,
9
he's
of 12.
putting it together.
He really is. I mean, there was a couple sketchy turnovers there, but then he made it up by like hitting a three, getting a steal, getting a drop. Like he made up for his turnovers.
He's going to become a positive possession player like Fultz is. Fultz with 19, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 to go with 26 for Wendell Carter. He had the best night scoring for the Magic.
I didn't even like feel that really. It was kind of quiet for me. I don't know.
Well, he was 3 for 6 from 3-point range, 11 for 15 overall. Efficient enough. A pretty solid game from him. But Franz was ineffective in this game. 3 of 9, had a lot of shots blocked.
Yeah.
He's
been
game
on
off the backboard ain't working. 9 points, 6 assists,
his
0 boards.
He was frustrated, visibly frustrated.
I think I would have pulled him in that fourth quarter a little earlier because it didn't seem like he had it going.
Yeah, that's a tough decision for Coach Mosley to make. You know, I understand accountability, but also Franz has been a guy for, you know, the past season and a half.
We've got the kind of team that you kind of have to roll with who's hot, right?
Yeah.
That's why Suggs was in at the end of the game.
Right.
Franz was not hot.
I would
have looked somewhere else.
I would have liked to see Gary because Gary was the only one who really seemed to be making Pascal Siakam at all uncomfortable. He did a really good job, I thought, in the first half on him. And then, you know, Jalen Suggs played so well that Gary Harris was kind of relegated to the bench, which I understand, but we can play both those guys side by side.
I think so. I think it's possible to do that. Paulo only 13 points tonight on 5 of 13 shooting.
And he scored like 6 of those in the first quarter.
There was a few times, too, where he got the ball and he had some space. And I feel like if you get the ball and you have space, I need you to either shrink that space and do something or just take the open shot. And he was still like looking to pass and get it out in the flow. I don't know. It just didn't look tonight like he had that. I'm the star of this team. I need to put buckets in. And it should be him or Franz that are those stars that like are putting buckets. So if Franz have an off night, Paulo's got a balance. It didn't seem like he was looking for it as much as you'd like to see. 13 shots is probably low for him, I would say, on the season.
I mean, 9 for Franz too.
That's
been like the tale of the last couple of games for him, though.
Right.
Something's going on there. Hopefully, the All-Star break will be a good reset for him. I mean, the tail of the tape shows that the third quarter is where we lost the game. 19 points we scored in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So they're 29. That's the difference in the game right there.
We haven't been having bad third quarters lately. That was more our MO in the early part of the season. But, you know, credit to the Raptors. They came out and did what they had to do in that third quarter. And I've given a lot of credit to the Raptors in this video, so please ask me to do no more. Because I dislike them. I dislike their jerseys. Most of the players on their team I don't like. And I think they're garbage, and they all played well tonight, so that's why they got the win.
Caleb Houston with 12 minutes. It just, you know, he's continuing to develop into a really solid piece for us. Knocked down a 3-point shot, had a steal on Pascal Siakam, was active on the defensive end. Just smart, had another nice cut. He's, you know, not blowing you away. He's not jumping off the screen, but you can see the incremental improvement to where he's getting to the point where this could be someone that, as Welt God said, and I don't want to, maybe this may make it into a social media roundup, but if we're looking for someone to replace Terrence Ross as a 3-point shooter off the bench, Caleb Houston says,
hold back Capri Sun. I know it's orange too. I can just see it. But yeah, you can start to see what they see in him. Yeah. And he seems like one of those guys that's been learning despite not playing. Yeah. Just from practicing with the guys and seeing what he's seeing. And I think that's easily why, you know, you hear about us possibly getting rid of RJ. We get rid of Terrence Ross, and we are just saying basically, look, we're going to give any of those minutes to you. And that's good. He probably feels pretty confident knowing that, okay, they're showing something in me and they're going to give me some time and minutes, which is awesome.
Saw another
We could have used that guy Goga tonight, apparently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a big white dude in there to stop the other big white dude?
Yes.
Probably would have helped.
We'll see. We'll see what Goga can bring. I'm interested to see him in a Magic uni. Another guy that got some minutes tonight, Chuma, was our 6th man, kind of filling in the JI minutes. I don't know. I didn't see anything from Chuma at all tonight.
Chuma, 0 for 1.
Looked lost there. Some weird turnovers. Definitely not still. We'll give him some time to get back into the flow, but
Yeah.
He's got to pick it up quickly because the minutes are going to be sparse.
It wasn't a great game for him to try to come back and get his flow in because we had to be playing hard every minute. Otherwise, we're going to get taken advantage of. But, yeah, Chuma always on offense is I hate watching him, and then on defense, I'm like, I like watching it. It's just such a 50-50 with that guy. He needs to add some offensive game.
I'm forlorn. I'm despondent. I'm dejected after tonight's game.
But why, my friend? Because the next time the Orlando Magic play, we will be there in the building for Court Cousins night.
Well, that is the only sunshine in this shade right now, Pich.
Yeah.
The next Orlando Magic game, we will be there. We'll hope you be there too. You got to get tickets now. I think they might be close to sold out just for that game generally. So Fevo.me/Court Cousins. We're going to be going down on the court afterwards to cut down the net. You get to bring home a little piece yourself. We're going to be meeting up. We've got a bunch of raffle prizes. Jess, our ticket guy, said he's definitely going to be able to get us 2 tickets to give away to a future Orlando Magic game. So that's going to be in the pot of raffle giveaways.
We can't use them. We're only going to be there 1 week.
Unless it's for Saturday, because we will be going Saturday. That's just going to be us going and having a good time. No, like organize anything, but we love to kick it then.
We're definitely going to organize something after the game.
For sure. Want to have a good time.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, we got the YouTube memberships happening now.
Which
is like the low-hanging fruit. It's just $2 a month if you want to just support, if you appreciate the reactions, if you like the episodes, if you want us to keep doing what we're doing, you want to help us improve the show more quickly, you can jump on there. If you're looking to even sweeten the pot a little bit more, go over to Patreon. It starts for as low as $5. You get a bunch of bonus content.
A chance to win a jersey every month?
Interact with us much more. We ask for input for shows, which we've got episode 39. We're going to start recording that tomorrow, and we're taking some Patreon input there. So if you'd like to be a little bit more involved, check out the YouTube membership or the Patreon, and we greatly appreciate it. We've got some goals, and we need your help to reach them.
See, we brought him back a little bit from the dead.
Yeah, no, that makes.
I mean, a week from today, I'm on vacation, so I'm thinking, hey, let's go.
Hell yeah! And David mentioned it too. We started 5-20, but we've been 19-14 since. I guess 19-15 now.
Is It Anything was great tonight. It
that
totally
was good.
It was a bell the minute it came out of his mouth. I was like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that stat. I mean, take a look at that number again and let that wash over you, fans.
Yeah.
That is a big deal to be number one in that since when did that go back to? The 70s or something?
I think you said?
It went way back.
Yeah.
Any team that's been 5-20 were the best after that before the All-Star break. So that is definitely something positive to grow on. And I think he said all the teams on that list make the playoffs the next year.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 make the playoffs the next year.
That's what I'm holding on to right now. In this dark place, that is the sunshine that I'm holding.
Remember who that guy was when we were 5-20, right? Things were way worse. If we had gone 5-6 in some stretches, you'd have been pretty pleased. So you have to keep thinking about this year with that same mindset, even though we've heightened expectations. Remember that the growth flower was shorter at the beginning of the season, and we're coming up higher now.
Check out previous episodes. Episode 38, I think, has growth flower metaphors. Also, if you'd like to win, we are giving away 2 tickets to Court Cousins night. We're giving away 2 to our Patreons, but there's 2 to the general pop out there. You got to go to episode 38. The instructions are in the beginning of that episode, so check that. We'll let you know if you won on episode 39.
All right.
And other than that, we'll see you down in Florida.
To the 407.
Peace out, everybody.
Thanks for coming.